Great marketing cannot overcome shitty product. Product, 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 product. Frustrated customers, product problem. No customers sticking around, product problem. Product, I don't know how to say it. That's it. We're getting t-shirts made. It's all about the product, stupid. Three inputs required to create a great product strategy. If you're a SaaS founder and you're literally pulling your team every week back and forth between focus on this, focus on that, or your customers are just like not feeling like they're getting what they expected from your product, or literally you have no vision for the product, or maybe you have like something 2 years out but nothing concrete today, I'm going to share with you guys the three inputs, the three areas you need to focus on to create an incredible product roadmap that you have probably never considered. When you do this right, you can literally have a 6-week backlog of features and bug fixes and growth features that'll really enhance the product. Everybody will understand what they're working towards, and it'll be like a factory floor of just development and deployment and development and deployment, and just make your customers crazy excited every time you do a new release. That's the opportunity if you understand these. Now, I understand it because when I was building Clarity, I literally was like, I had a mindset. I was like so focused on creating a tool. Okay, so Clarity ended up, so this is a funny part, ended up being a marketplace for entrepreneurs to get advice over the phone. Okay, so it was like Airbnb for entrepreneurial advice over the phone. What it started off as was a tool, a mobile app that allowed you to create a call list. And when we finally launched this in a bigger way, and we had all these incredible members, users, experts, you could call them, on the platform, we told everybody like they're there and now these experts are willing to take calls, but we didn't have search. Can you imagine? We had a marketplace that didn't have search. What we decided to do as a kind of intermediate step was to build a list page. So it literally was a page with everybody on our platform. So if you wanted, you can go there and just search the page and see if the person you're looking for was there. You couldn't search profiles. You couldn't understand who had the expertise you're looking for. And this ran like that for 9 months. And it wasn't till after looking at the data, understanding the different areas that I'm going to share with you guys today, and realizing that we're lacking the opportunity for real growth, that we added the search. And search, our growth was about 10-15% month over month. It literally spiked because of search, which is an obvious thing if you're building a marketplace, but in the early days we were kind of living two lives of this productivity tool and wanting to kind of allow people to get more call volume and connections and get paid for their advice. But I want to share with you guys those three inputs. The first one is really the market needs, which is the first thing that I totally did not pay attention, tried to ignore in building my company, Clarity.fm. And the market needs are exactly what they expect and what they express. You know, literally, if you're building a solution, there's expected needs of your customers. They're coming in with an expectation of what it does. And then if they don't find it, they're going to express those needs. And you need to be able to capture that information and put it on a list of potential opportunities to improve. But that's a big bucket that it's kind of like a Venn diagram of inputs to build a great product strategy. Number one is the market needs. Number two is the business goals. You know, every business, number one goal is eventually have a business model that makes money. So profitability, that's a business goal. You might have a goal of growth. So you need to hit certain milestones to be able to become ramen profitable, maybe sushi profitable, maybe raise your first round of seed funding. But those are real goals that need to be understood so that you can guide your product strategy to deliver on those outcomes. So market needs, and two, the business goals. The third is key features that differentiate. The key features in your product, if you have competition out there, there needs to be features that are unique to you. I call these product hooks. Things that get the customer to engage, that gets them an aha moment. And that is how you differentiate. But it's the key features. So if you think about the three big buckets that you need to understand to build a world-class product roadmap for strategy, is the market needs, the business goals, and finally the key features. Now, I know that it can seem overwhelming because you might only have yourself to build this, or maybe you have a couple other people on your team. I'm going to share with you a strategy straight from the folks at IDEO. IDEO is one of the #1 industrial design studios in the world. And they have this belief that we've always adopted in my product teams, is that you separate, this is huge, you separate ideation from prioritization. Meaning that the first part of a meeting, you can do this in the same meeting. You can have an hour product strategy meeting, incorporate those 3 big buckets of inputs into that list, and then really just focus on quantity, numbers. Here's the problem, how do we solve it? Give me ideas, give me ideas, give me ideas. And you can just sticky note and put them on the wall, sticky note, put them on the wall. And literally it's about quantity. That's the ideation step. The next part of the meeting, the second part, is all about prioritization. Starting to group those ideas, starting to prioritize which ones do we do in what order based on market needs, business goals, and key features that differentiate your product. That is how you start to streamline and create a product strategy that's compelling, that's exciting, that your customers rave about, that allow you to achieve your goals to continue growing and scaling the business. Now I want to hear from you below in the comments. Let me know what's the one thing you're going to change around how you focus or ideate, or maybe how you extract the ideas to work on. But I want to know, what are you going to do to change the way you design product in your business? Leave a comment below. As per usual, I want to challenge you to live a bigger life and a bigger business, and I'll see you next Monday. Cheers. If you like this video, be sure to subscribe to my channels for other tips and strategies to start and grow your business. I'd also encourage you to join my newsletter for exclusive invites, free entrepreneurial training, and other community contests. And if you want to keep going, I've got 2 videos queued up for you, ready to go. I'll see you next week.